Right. Yeah. Starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. When a leader orders you to watch your loved ones be incinerated to create another new and stronger leader, would you want to leave it alone and sit in the corner watching so with your own eyes? Therefore, there are 2 points that proposition is trying to cater to you. A, the personal interest of the actor, which is the taksaka and why it is justified. And then secondly, what is the urgency and also the implications of the action of preventing Dwi Pangga's death. Therefore, we are so proud to propose 2 points of setups then. Firstly, on the stance of proposition, we're here to prove to you why preventing Dwi Pangga's birth entirely is going to be better. 3 points of models. A, we think it is fighting to save human beings, which they already have a mutual connection to, and the deep connection between the taksaka and the human beings is still uncatered under side opposition. Please, this is your burden. And then secondly, it is their main purpose to protect human beings and also not interfering with the human beings too much, especially on their civilization, in which we'll try to prove to you later on in my argument, my 3 points of arguments, created to protect humans. And even if it's not trying to protect humans entirely, at the very least, they've already fulfilled their main goal of warding off the evil forces of the evil forces itself. Therefore, this is exactly why you as a taksaka already have the main choice between you actually saving the human beings or the human race, and it's entirely justified. And then lastly, we think it is an entire prevention, completely destroying or not allowing Dwi Pangga into this world. Thus, it is the main interest of the taksaka, and it is going to imply in a bigger and better benefit, especially for the galactic system. Therefore, what is the motion and what is the motion? This is this house wood and also actor's motion. Our burden is simple. A, which is more urgent and more justified, especially towards the actor's interest itself. And then secondly, the mechanization to cater set interest and set burden, which is why we are so proud to propose 3 points of arguments then. Firstly, what is going on in the status quo and why it is urgent to prevent Dwi Pangga's birth. We think the main point that the taksaka was created and went to Earth is to try and protect humanity, and then secondly, not interfering with the human civilization too much, right? Because they already have so much power. And from the start, taksaka was ordered to protect humanity from the evil forces of Dharma Wangsa. And when Dwi Pangga's seed was implanted on Earth, we believe that it is entirely backlashing with many things. And why does it need to be backed off? A, the order given to protect humanity, or maybe even if it's not the goal of entirely protecting humanity, which was to try and ward off the evil forces, we think at the very least they're still capable to fight. And this is already proved by the fact that the humans still exist till this day. Therefore, there are absolutely no points of urgency why they fail to manage and also fulfill their main order. And then secondly, the taksaka is currently seen as a second choice or a mere soldier that is replaceable. And this is going to be harmful because you as a taksaka, you still have your own legitimacy, you still have your own choices, your rational mind. Therefore, we think if you're still going to have like a replaceable form or like a replaceable place for you yourself, we think it is not going to have a good relationship with you, with the higher beings that created you in the very first place and giving you orders around. Meaning, there is absolutely no urgency under that opposition. Then secondly, the purpose of Gajayana and Taksaka is to ward off evil forces. And we think the fact that there is no sense of urgency if only few Taksaka was able to come to Earth and completely protect it. Therefore, what is so hard of creating more Taksakas, or maybe even like try to create a more equipped, or maybe even armored, or maybe even experienced taksakas to cater these harms at the end of the day, right? And then secondly, we'll take the harm on like the hordes of evil getting stronger, but the fact is there are still many more mechanizations, just like what I've said to you before, on like creating more taksakas or maybe even preparing them even more. Therefore, we think there are still a lot of more mechanization to cater this harm at the end of the day. Under our side, we still win this point. And then secondly, we'll take the bullet on like the hordes of and then secondly, they've already been habituated so much in Earth, creating a bigger dependency towards humans compared to their creators. Why is this? To their creators, they're just having a responsibility of, you created me and then I need to have and give back to you. And we think the giving back of fulfilling the orders of the higher beings is already so much more catered under our side, which I'm going to explain you later on. Therefore, the fact that you still have a deeper connection with humans is the entire justification for you to protect them, right? Therefore, what is Taksaka's interest? We think because they are extraterrestrial beings, we think the main point is that to try and keep sustainability and maintain balance for the galaxy. The proof is, even with Dwi Pangga not born yet, they're still able to live live happily with humans, and for their own sake, we think that their closest friends, aka humans, their wives, maybe even children, or maybe even other Taksakas on earth, therefore, it is still catered under our side to be able to have happiness, and maybe even catering the individual interests of the Taksaka under our side of the house. Their ego is still needed to be fulfilled. They're still living beings, therefore it is still justified. What is the justification? We think that the biggest clash of justification is based on internal versus external factors of the Taksaka itself. The internal is the fact that they have a deep connection with the human beings, and then secondly, the external factor is as simple as the order of by the higher beings of not interfering too much with the human civilization. And why is it going to be fine? 2 points here. Under affirmative, we're trying to prove to you why the Taksaka did not at all interfere with human civilization. We think it is only in a form of romantic and maybe even platonic relationship, i.e. friends, families, or maybe even children at the utmost charitable stance towards side opposition. It is not going to be immediately building like a galactical wonder on the Earth's surface. Therefore, the order of interfering is not going to be broken under our side of the house. It is still justified for you to fulfill your own interest at the end of the day. And then secondly, the deep connection is justified due to how human beings have shown their good and evil sides. Sure, both sides are going to consent on the fact that humans still have their own evil sides at the end of the day, and the fact that the humans have already fulfilled the prerequisite of being a good being towards the Taksaka. It means that they're going to have a likelihood of internal acceptance from Taksaka itself. Hence, the heavier interest to save humans compared to watching them explode to watch another higher being created, which the only connection you have is the fact that you are being created by them, and your main purpose is to try and obey their orders. Therefore, what would be like the main impacts of humans towards humans and also Taksaka if Earth was actually safe and if it actually wasn't? Firstly, if it wasn't safe, we think that at the very least they still fought for the loved ones. What do I mean by this? When you are a soldier at war, we think the only thing you are capable to have or lessen your stress or like lessen your trauma is the fact that you are still able to think of your family, your friends, and etc. etc. And this is the entire fact that when you are trying to go and you know that both sides of the house, you're still going to be replaceable anyway. Therefore, at the very least, you still need to be able to fulfill your own interest. And this is only exclusive under our side of the house because you are still able to protect humanity, which are the people you absolutely love, which are the people you have a deep and mutual connection with, rather than just a connection of you with your own higher beings that only order you to do something. Therefore, even when you die in the process of doing so, at the very least you know, at least the humanity is still catered under your side of the house, under your internal beings, under your internal pressure. Therefore, it is still more fulfilling under our side. Or even if it was safe, we think the best case scenario under our side is the fact that they're still able to live a happy and fulfilling life in growing old with like their loved ones, their children, and many more. Therefore, what we are trying to put and push under side opposition, what is the benefit for them towards the actor, which is the Taksaka itself, and the human beings? Do they just want to live and let an entire civilization just explode just to create just to protect the entire galaxy? This is very unethical. Therefore, please prove to us why Taksaka should not leave humanity.